Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Raptor X here with Good Clean Mk3, and today we are back once again in Car Mechanic Simulator. Bubba's Fix-It Shop, so I'm gonna go ahead and jump into that, and we're gonna get started. Don't forget to go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button if you haven't yet, and you help the channel to grow. Howdy, y'all! Bubba here, back at Bubba's Fix-It Shop. I'm gonna go ahead and get started today and continue fixing up. I was doing a little bit of research, and this is a Mitsubishi. What this one is here. They put some sort of funny emblem on the front of it. I don't know exactly why here, but yeah, this is a Mitsubishi Eclipse. So it makes it I don't know, for all you car nerds out there. Okay, let's go ahead and get started here. We did the suspension test yesterday, so now we know a little bit more about what all we need to fix in here. So we got a clutch plate, and then we got some front drive shafts, front sway bar, another ignition coil. I thought we fixed that one. Lots of rubber bushings, the rear sway bar, wheel hub bearings, and then there's one other part down here. I'm gonna take a look and see exactly what that one is. But we'll go ahead and get started with all these. I'm gonna mark all of them. Make it a little easier on us to find all these. There's rubber bushings all over this car. There we go. Yeah, make it a little easier for us to get in and get everything swapped out here. Could have sworn we'd gotten that one replaced, but 71. That'd be a difference right there. Okay, so we're gonna take this one out. Both of those is too low to reuse. Alright, let's go ahead and do this then. There we go, two brand new ones in there. That takes care of that. Perfect. Alright, so let's go ahead and jack this thing up in the air here. Take the front wheels off here so we can get our drive shaft taken out of here. Oh, goodness. So much rust on these, they're barely holding together. Alright, so we got a wheel bearing that we need to replace there, so we're going to go ahead and take the front drive axle off here. There we go. Needed two of them, so I'm going to go ahead and put two of them on the list. And we got another one over here we're going to have to... Oh, so that's another one of them bushings that we're going to have to replace. Front wheel hubs over here. There we go. That's an interesting thing about cars. Generally, at least here in the States, you end up with a little bit more wear on the right hand side there, and that's just because when he's driving around, that's the side that goes next to all the ditch where all the water is and all that kind of stuff. The road salt's up in the northern portions of the state, northern portions of the country, I suppose, where they got all that nasty snow and all that kind of stuff. It messes up the cars. And so generally you'll end up with a little bit more wear on the right hand side there than you will on the left hand side. One, two, three, four rubber bushings. Let's go ahead and pop back here and we'll take these ones out as well. Get them all out at once. Take that one, so nope, I'm gonna take that one out as well. Just about every rubber bushing on this thing looks like it's gonna need replaced. That makes 10 by my count. Let's go ahead and put that one onto the list here. Rubber bushing, there we go. Let's go ahead and get 10 of those. Alright, and then we're gonna go ahead and get our 2 wheel bearings as well. We'll get all them fixed up. Let's look and see as well, and we know we're gonna need a front drive shaft. There we go. Maybe that one there. And then we're gonna need one of them sway bars as well. Front sway bar. Just a standard one. There we go. Let's buy one of them. And pretty sure it's one of them rear sway bars as well. Going for that. Alright. That gives us a good start on it. Oh, it wasn't A. Alright. Let's go ahead and get one of them. Huh? Rear sway bar A. That's what we got. Okay, good. Go ahead and put our bushings back in here then. Get them all taken care of all at once here. No hokey pokey with these ones. Go ahead and we'll take our sway bar out while we're here. Take the wheels off of that one. Yeah. Let's go ahead and take the wheels off so we can get access to all this. And yeah, take off the other side as well. There we go. Alright, now let's go ahead and take our... That one's a little rusty. Sway bar link out of there, and there we go. Take our sway bar out. Now we're gonna have to check to see if both of those are gonna need replaced as well. Doesn't say anything about the links, but we do want 72%, so I'm gonna try to put them back in and put a pin in that. Rubber bushing. Alright, let's go ahead and we'll get in here on our list here. And we'll take out the ones that we fixed already. There we go. Alright. That way it's not all confusing like. Okay. That's got all the wheel bearings replaced back here. Not the wheel bearings, sorry, the rubber bushings replaced back here. Let's go ahead and pop up front here and we'll put all four into here. Take out our sway bar links bar over here as well, front ones. There we go. Then we can go ahead and start putting stuff together up on the front end here. Looks like I got some extra ones. Put that wheel hub bearing in. Go ahead and we'll pop over here as well. Put this one back in. Alright. Put our front sway bar link in. And I think that's got everything except for the clutch plate over here. Which, I done got this backwards. Let's go ahead and well, put our bushings in while we're in the putting in mode over here. There we go. Go ahead and mark those off of our list here. Alright, so we still got this one more part that we gotta find. Go and take off our drive shaft again. But we didn't fix it right the first time. Didn't remember them dirt feet. There we go. Take this drive shaft back off of here. Take our gearbox apart, which means we're gonna have to take the starter off. So we're gonna have to put this thing back down. We can reach it. Those arms are too short to take the starter off from underneath the car. There we go. Alright. Let's go ahead and put this thing back up in the air. A little bit of knock loose on there. Straighten oil. Oh, I think we found our other part that we need to fix right there. In that flywheel. Alright, let's make sure we got that on our purchase list. And there we go. I think that was probably it right there. Perfect. Clutch plate, flywheel, front drive shaft. Excellent. Alright, let's go ahead and get up our purchase list over here. Whew, that was an expensive one. Put things back in the mountain mood here. Clutch release bearing. Put our gearbox back on. Put gearbox back on. There we are. Put our drive shaft back in. And there we are. Almost got this one all fixed up. Do the wheel hokey pokey here. There we go. Go ahead and jump over here. We'll put this drive shaft back in as well. Put your head in, and the left leg in, right hand in, left hand in, and the right leg in. There we go. Alright, and we gotta put our sway bar link back in over here. Alright, that's got all that. Let's go ahead and put all the wheels back on. Let's go ahead and put this thing back down on the ground. We'll put the starter back in. There we are. Take the final look around here. Make sure we got oil in the engine here. And the dipstick on this thing. There we are. Oil level here. Excellent. That's in the right spot. Got our fluids in. Got the starter got put back on. Bubba always puts everything over in the inventory when we take things off here, but makes it a little harder to make sure everything's back on the car as it's supposed to be. Let's take a look around here and see. We've got them ignition coils. Front sway bars is already replaced. Whew, there was a lot of parts came off there. Spark plugs have been replaced because we don't have any ignition coils taken off there that we don't have. I think that's everything. Alright. Let's go ahead. Take a look on this one. All parts been replaced. Oil's been refilled. Let's go ahead and see. Woo! Wow. Over $4,000 for that repair right there. Let's go ahead and take a look. We got a couple upgrade points here. Let's go ahead and we can get ourselves a 5% discount. Go ahead and do that. And we can do our examination time as well. Go ahead and move faster as well. We can't really do any renovating until we get ourselves another garage extension. So there we go. 10,000 to get that one. We're really close. Alright. Let's go ahead and take a look at our orders here. We got our Eclipse finished up. Let's see here. First car. Would you be able to help me? It's my first car. Might not be the perfect car, but it's mine. I've always dreamed about one like this, so I finally managed to save some cash. I started looking immediately. Seems that I might have gotten a bit carried away. I heard that this doesn't bode well. The salesman said that the brakes need to be repaired, but the rest is in perfect condition. This morning I heard a banging in the back and it pulls to the right. I hope it's nothing serious. I'll borrow some cash if necessary, but I hope it's just the brakes. Can't wait to hit the road again. Please do a checkup and place what you need. See you soon. Oh boy, son, I think you bought a lemon there. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and get a few of these here. This one's relatively simple. We just got a couple things to do on that one, but looks like it'd be a good learning experience on that one. And Bobby car steering. Let's go ahead and we'll take this one as well. Always a sucker for helping out a young man just first getting started. Let's go ahead and we'll get this one out of the way here. We got brake problems. Alright, let's go ahead and put this hood back down and we'll take her out for a test drive here. See what we got going on. These electric cars is kind of funny. You accelerate on them. Oh, goodness. Yes, there is brake problems, most definitely. Oh, goodness gracious me. This thing is driving all over the place. It's a wonder it stays on the road. There's some violent yawing going on, as my pilot friends would say. Wonder it stays on the road. Oh, goodness. Yes, there's some brake problems. I would say so. Let's go ahead and put this thing on the lip. It's a wonder Bubba didn't end up on the side of the road there. Wonder that the driver didn't end up on the side of the road here. Brake calipers, discs, all sorts of stuff going on there. Alright, let's go ahead and put this thing on the lip to get taken care of. Shouldn't need anything with the hood here. Let's go ahead and put this one up. And go ahead and take our bolts off here, off of our wheels. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and mark these here. Looks like probably an ABS module is going to be done as well. Where did I hide that thing in here? Well, let's just do ourselves a quick take a look with our OBD scanner here. Let's do the machine, talk to the machine here, and see what all we can find out. Well, doesn't look like there's anything wrong there. Let's try the electronic side of things. Fuses and relays and all these things. Looks like everything's okay there too, though, so might have a little bit of hunting on this one to see exactly what's going on. I imagine it's probably not suspension related. We'll go ahead and get started at least. Maybe we'll find it as we're taking things apart here. Woo. Got some fancy rims on this one. Alrighty. Go ahead and we'll take off the other side here. take out the calipers over here because we're gonna have to replace the brake discs over here. Put one of those onto the order list. And let's go over to our shopping store here. Get an extra one of those. You know, we're gonna need at least 2 of them. I think I got a couple of brake pads still in the inventory. Oh yeah, we got. Let's see here. 61%. Let's go ahead and we'll put some of these on. I think that was his used one back on there. There we go. And put the wheels back on. We got to do the wheel hokey pokey. There we go. Let's take a look over here. Need to replace the brake pads on this side. There we are. Alright, we'll go ahead and take that off. Put some new brake pads onto here. There we are. Oops, that wasn't right. Head in, then the right leg in, then the left hand in, and the right hand in, and the left leg in. There we go. That was okay. We'll put them back in. I got the feeling it might be back here, so we're gonna leave that off right now. Put them brake calipers back on though. Alright, let's take a little look around here. We'll just see what else we got going on. We're gonna go inspect this thing here quickly. Nothing in the suspension side of things. Everything looks okay on that side. Nothing there. Take a look over here at rear suspension. Everything looks okay over here as well. Take a look at our engine here quickly and we'll just I'm not seeing anything down here either. Coolant reservoir is good. There's our ABS module right there. Alright, that's probably gonna be what we got. Aha! There she is! Alright, let's go ahead and take this one off. There's our culprit. Need ourselves an ABS pump. Go back to the electronic side of things. There we are. Whew, those are never cheap. Alright, there we are. Now it's got that one all fixed up. Let's go ahead and put our wheels back on here. Do the wheel hokey pokey. Kind of surprised that that ABS pump didn't get picked up by the OBD scanner, but alright, that's everything. Front wheel sizes are mismatched. What in the world? How did we get front wheel sizes mismatched? Oh my. You got two different rims on here? 23A. 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 What do you mean the front wheels is mismatched? Let's take them off here. Maybe they got different tires on these. Look the same to me. Let's go ahead and take this one off here. Alright. Let's take a look. 40, 45, 40, 45. Ah, they do got two different sizes on here. Alright, let's put the 45s on the back then. That would cause all sorts of problems, I'd imagine. Funny how it says that the front wheels are all mismatched, but it didn't say anything about the back wheels. Learn something new every day, my mama used to say. We learned to check the tire sizes. There we are. Alright. Let's get this thing on its way. There we are. All that work. Just a little bit of pay. Okay. Let's go ahead and we'll get this old car that's supposedly in good condition. We'll do a couple quick inspections on it. Just see what we got going on here. Well, it looks like we're going to have at least a timing belt that we're going to need to replace. I feel like this young man got himself a lemon. Pig in a poke. So far, it looks like just timing belts. You got a V8 on this one. I hate working with V8s. Too many timing belts to take all apart. Take a look at the suspension here. That's one thing that they said was... There we go. Got a front wheel hub. You was lied to, young man. That's okay, you brought it to Bubba. Bubba will fix it, right? Suspension looks okay on the front side at least. Take a look on the rear side. Yep. Got a drive axle that's going to need replacing. Got some leaf spring U-bolts and control arms that's going to need replaced. Some spring caps. There's a decent amount of work that's going to need to be done on this car, young man. You might want to check your sources next time. I tried to buy power and ended up buying a mess. There we go. Alright, let's go ahead and pop the hood on this one. Use some of our tools here. And do a compression test on this one. I feel like we're probably going to end up with problems. Uh-oh, there's a camshaft. Yep, that's going to cause problems right there. Let's pull out our OBD scanner here and we'll take a look on that one as well. Got an ignition coil bad on there, spark plugs. Oh goodness, all of the spark plugs. Oh dear. Yes sir, you got problems on that one. Test the electronics here quickly. Way we know what we're getting into here. I think that big one's gonna be the camshaft. That's gonna be the tricky one to get in and replace. We're gonna have to take heads off this thing. Let's do a fuel rail or fuel pressure test as well, because I feel like we probably got a fuel rail that's no good over there as well. There we go. Alright. Yep, definitely got a fuel rail as well. Okay, folks. Well, I think that's going to be it for today. This one's going to have a lot of work on it. So we're going to go ahead and put this thing on the lift, and then we're going to work on this tomorrow. Now, I did notice I got myself a couple of these little surprise crates in here. See if we can find in here. Ooh, got a barn location map. And then an extra case. Interesting. Some bonus credits. Apparently we got a whole bunch of these things sitting around after their last owner. Extra case, some extra experience. There we are. Just keep hitting on all cylinders here. Oh, got some bonus salvage parts. We got a whole bunch of extra cases back here, looks like. Some extra credits. Extra case. Let's go ahead and open this one up. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and get all of those. Got some barn destinations we can go search at some point. Alright. Then we got a whole bunch of extra credits. We're going to take a look at the toolbox here and just see if there's anything more that we can get. We got a couple skill points here that we can use. Increase mounting and unmounting by 15% or screwing by 20%. Let's go ahead and work on our screwing speed. There we are. Alright. Make things a little faster. We're at the point where we can get one of them, but that'd leave us with almost no money, so we're gonna wait on that for a little bit. And we're gonna work on this one tomorrow. Alright, y'all, take care. I'll see y'all next time. And remember, Bubba will fix it right. My name is not Richard Alexander George Montgomery III. We'll see y'all next time. Take care.